So we got an engine light on a Cadillac, misfiring. If we go into live data in the computer, it'll show that cylinder 2 is misfiring bad. So let's go ahead and check the spark plugs and coils to see if they're misfiring and if they're in bad condition. Okay, first you got to remove the engine cover. What you want to do is take this out, and there's one screw here. It's a T30. After you take the engine cover off, you want to make sure you put the engine oil cap back so nothing falls inside the engine. Next, you want to take out this cover for the heat. So what you do is you take out this clip from here, and there's one more clip on the other side, and then we were taking these out because it's wrapped around it. And then you take out this connector. You see this lock, you pull this back first, and then you press it, and you pull back, and then you can take this cover off. Okay, now we got to take out the turbo intercooler, which is covering the spark plug and the coils. We have to take out these two coolant hoses. They're held with two clamps, and there are total 4 of them, and there's 2 connectors for the air. One's over here and one's over here. And the way you take these out is there's a plastic connector on the back of it. What you need to do is push that up. While you're pushing it up, you need to pull, and they will come out easy. Same thing on the other side. Now when you're taking these off, you want to make sure you release the pressure for the coolant, because those transfer the coolant to the turbos. You want to open the coolant cap, make sure all the air escapes, and then you could take these out. But sometimes these are hard to come out because they've been there for a long time. What you need is a plier, and you just want to wiggle it a little bit left to right, and then they come out easily. So break them open left to right, and then they come out easy. Okay, next you want to take out these 2 screws for the intercooler pipe coolant hoses. Once you take those out, then you can move this out of the way, and then go ahead and take out this connector, and then we'll get to the other bolts. Okay, for these connectors, sometimes like in my situation, you'll have the lock broken. If you have the lock, it's a white lock, just push it back and press it, and you can pull this out. But if it's broken, you could get a pick, and then what you do is lift this connector right here upwards, and then you'll be able to take it out. What you want to do is lift it like that, and then pull back. For the turbo intercooler, there's going to be 4 bolts, 4 on each side, so 1, 2, and then there's one over there, you could see right there, and one on the inner side. Same thing on the other side. 1, 2, 3, and there's a 4th one in the back. You take those out next, and then I'll show you what to do for the back one. Getting the 2 top bolts out is easy, but getting the bottom bolts, it's a little bit hard. What you want to do is you want to grab a flex head and a long extension, and then you'll be able to reach it and take them out. So you need a small 10mm and a flex head with a long extension. And for the bottom ones also, if you can't take it out, you can't see it, right? So you need to feel it with your finger first, and then make sure you have a flexible ratchet that can flex like this, and then you could ratchet it out this way. Okay, same thing for the back. So there's going to be a few connectors and about 4 bolts. You want to pull this white lock back and press down on it to take this connector out. Okay, and then over here you're gonna see another one of those air hoses like the one that was there. So you press that white plastic piece right there, and while pinching it you pull up. Now since it's in the back, I couldn't put my finger on it and pinch it. I just used a plier. You could pinch it like that and then pull up and it'll come right out. And now we have the 4 bolts, one right there, one right there, and the one over there. The way these bolts are designed, they don't come out fully, so you can leave them inside and take the whole intercooler, turbo intercooler out with it. These are out. So after you take the bracket bolts off, all these bolts off, you have to also take out these. There's a bracket on each one of them. There's one here, one on this side, and same thing on the other side. And that way, after that, you could slide this up and take it out. Okay, once the screws for both sides of the brackets are out, the one that was here and the other one was right there, same thing on the other side. Now we can lift it up a little bit, but there's still one bracket left in the back, which is this one here. One screw here and one screw right there. If you take that out, then you just slide up. Okay, now you could pull it up and take it out. Okay, you want to cover this area so nothing falls inside the engine. Now we just have to take these covers off, and we'll have access to the coils and plugs. This is what it's going to look like. So you're going to need a new intake gasket as well once the turbo intercooler is out. And then now we have access to all the plugs and the coils, all 6. To get the coil out and the spark plugs, you need to remove this red lock first. Push this back with a flathead or a pick, and then once this is back, you can pull this connector out, and then you're going to have a 10mm on top of the coil. Once that is out, then you could unscrew the spark plug with the 14mm spark plug socket. Okay, now I have the spark plug out for cylinder number 2. As you can see, it's pretty burnt out at the tip. What you want to do is replace all the spark plugs when you're here already, because it's a big expensive job. So I will go ahead and replace all the spark plugs while I'm at it, and you will also need to replace the intercooler gasket, the one that goes here, the main one, and the 2 on the sides, and that will stop the hesitation in the engine. And I'm gonna go ahead and replace the 1 coil as well for cylinder number 2, just to be on the safe side.